Hey guys, this is your host Scooby, and welcome to the Toon Balloon podcast, our outlet to discuss, theorize, and enjoy our favorite webtoons with the occasional anime and manga sprinkled in between. So, this week's episode is going to be our sprinkle of anime. Man, it's been a bit since I have done a complete episode devoted to just talking about anime or any anime in general. I have felt quite deprived recently since I have been watching a lot of shows lately that I really do want to touch on. I've also been really busy lately since I have been getting ready for school for this month and, of course, other life experiences. With that in mind, I did want this episode to be very chill and essentially a vibe. In today's episode, my good friend Naushin will be joining me on the podcast to help me get my anime fix by talking about a whole assortment of topics. We dive into how anime has impacted our lives and our relationships, what we have been watching lately, and then we'll just dish out a whole discussion over the Demon Slayer movie Mugen Train. I will say we rambled quite a bit on our Zoom call, so I apologize if we fall off topic a lot, but I'd say you can take it as good friends just having a conversation. There will be spoilers in this episode, so you have been warned. So, let's talk about our sprinkle of anime. There we go. We're on. And this is Naushin, guys. You are well acquainted with her at this point.
Hi everyone, it's Naushin back again.
Exactly. And today is our sprinkle of anime. And I'm so excited because I've been desperately deprived of talking about any anime on this show.
Honestly,
When's the last time I had one? I think since the last episode of the Attack on Titan season, like so far.
oh my
I haven't
gosh,
said
I
I
have
haven't
to,
talked
I have to
anything.
watch.
You
I have
haven't
to
seen
watch it.
any?
Like, I have not. I've been like staying away because it's only half, and I just want to watch it all together. And it's so stupid. But I already know what happens. My friend spoiled it for me, and I mean, I did it
no.
myself.
Yeah.
But at this point, I think I'm just gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's hyped, and I think Mappa, the creator studio, they're really working hard to like boost up the animation because I guess they got a lot of complaints in the last season, which was really mean because I think they did their best with what they got.
They did their best, yeah. I mean, yeah, it might have not been like my favorite to be honest, but like they did their best with what they had, and I feel like they got way too much hate. Like people were mean, like
oh, I know,
really, really mean.
I think when people start sending death threats to the animators, it's like, okay.
Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. People need to calm down. They are trying their best for us.
I know, and they got like a really like messed up time frame because they were like, you need to do it this time, and we're like, okay, maybe we could. No, we can't.
Yeah.
And I think people are just really upset with the CGI. There's a lot of CGI this season. And
I've heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, honestly. In my opinion, I was like, it was tolerable. And sometimes it was a little bit like, yeah, I could see it, but not enough. Yeah, not enough to like make me hate
I haven't
the
really, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, like I already loved all 3 seasons before that, so I was chill with it. And I haven't like seen enough because I didn't actually watch the full season or anything. So I can't really judge based on the few memes and like videos or clips that I've seen. So
yeah.
I tried not to watch them, but
yeah.
I spoiled it for myself.
Like, have you been spoiled with the ending completely? Like the manga one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I know what happens. Let me cry about it a little bit.
Yeah. Because I read the manga and I was like, well, dang, that's happening.
Yeah.
And I don't think I want to dive into the manga right now because I'm like,
yeah, that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. Well, whenever the last episode comes out, we're like, we're gonna be talking about this.
Back on anime again.
And like I said earlier, I've been deprived to talk about anime on here, and I'm like, I
Mhm.
need something to talk about because like I love webtoons, but I need a change of pace every now and then.
Exactly. I felt that. Yep. And who doesn't love anime? So,
Yes, exactly. And did you get my notes and everything? Because I wrote
yes.
something in the bottom that I wanted to just
Okay.
rave about a little bit.
Hold up. I have it pulled up. Where did it go?
It's like
Yeah,
at the
there it
very
is.
bottom, and I was just like, other topics. The Weebs did it. An anime movie hit it big at the
Okay.
box office.
Yes. Yes. We really did, bro. We kind of popped off with this
I
one.
know. I
It
was
was
like
awesome.
amazed that we even hit it this far. Like this is a time
Right?
frame that I wasn't expecting to live in.
Girl. Same, same. Now I'm like, imagine, like, we're in a time where we're getting anime movies in theaters here. Like, wow, this is awesome. This is the life I want to live.
This is the life I had dreamed, and it didn't happen yet. So
Exactly.
I became an
And now here
adult.
we are.
Yes.
We're here. We're finally here, Gabby. We're here, living the
I
life, living
know.
the dream, fun stuff.
And I don't know if it's just like it became mainstream. Like
Yeah,
that's what's so
definitely.
like I don't know if
Definitely.
it was a bad thing because everyone loves it now, and who can't love
Mhm.
Demon Slayer?
Exactly. Okay, honestly, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to be mainstream for
Hmm.
anime. They deserve all the attention they can get because they work so
Hmm.
hard and it's freaking awesome anyways. So Demon Slayer is just beautiful. So yes,
Yes.
make it mainstream. It's fine.
I wanted to mention a while back when I was talking to my brother, like about
Mhm.
mainstream anime and kids nowadays watching anime. Because my niece, she's a huge Demon Slayer fan. She had her big birthday party,
A
and
person of quality.
exactly, she has taste at this age already.
Exactly. Culture.
And like my other nieces, because I have like two, like four of them at this point, and the youngest one, she's 3, and she knows who Rengoku
Wow.
is. She
Oh
knows who,
wow.
yes, she knows all the characters in the movie. And
That's
if you
gold
tell her,
right
like,
there.
you tell her, hey, Millie, where is Rengoku? And because he's got the figurines in the
Hmm.
house, and she'll go and find them for me. And
Oh wow, that's so cute.
I know it's so wholesome, and I'm like thinking, this is like the new
This
generation of
is
weebs.
this is what I want. This is what we wanted. Wow, I remember when we were all closet weaves.
Exactly.
We're finally out in the open.
And we were talking about like different generations of weebs. Like we didn't have what the kids have nowadays. But my brother, he was in the 80s, and he was like, I didn't have what you had back then, Gabby. And then my brother told me there was the elder weeb who was in like the 70s growing up with 80s
Oh god,
anime. And he was like, you didn't
that
have
must have
what
been
I
tough.
had back then.
That must have been tough. But it's okay. We all struggled, I guess. But like, definitely now it's so much easier for all us veteran weaves. We're
Mhm.
happy. They're happy. The future
The
ones are
veteran
happy.
weeb.
We're all veteran weaves at this point.
I need a hat. I'm like, I survived the apocalypse.
Right? Yes. We need, to pull up with like jackets and hats and be like, hey,
Yeah,
we're
everything.
veteran weaves. No, please. I would like this.
It was like, I can't with that. Honestly, what was like the anime you grew up with that I think didn't have a lot of love?
Honestly, the only anime like that I watched kind of ish growing up was probably Naruto.
Hmm. That's the standard, at
And that
least
was
for us
one
in
of
the
the most,
90s.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the most popular ones. So I feel like it definitely got attention. So I can't really say it didn't get enough love, but now it gets more. So I'm cool with that. Um, what else? That's like my first like actual like big anime, and then the other one would be like Oran High School Host of my all-time
That's a
fave. Love
classic.
that
That's so
one. Yes,
cute. They need to
I love
reboot
that
that
one.
one.
Honestly, yes. And just wanted somebody to watch that actually.
Yes.
It's so funny. And I freaking love that one. We need a reboot of that. Like I just need
Hmm.
closure
I
or
don't
something.
know what happened because I feel like it was in the works and then it just
They
flew
kind of
off.
like
And
rushed the ending, I feel
hmm
like.
because it ended like the manga, and
Yeah,
I'm like, it needs that beautiful ending that we got in there.
exactly. Like it was a beautiful ending, bro. Like where is it? I hope one day someone will be like, okay, reboot time.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
they did
really
for
happy.
Fruits Basket, and I was like, this is what I
Yes,
need for Oron. I think everyone needs it for Oran because anybody can love
Yes,
Oran High School.
absolutely. I mean, Oran High School is like, it's just a classic. You have to watch it. I think one of my friends recently watched it. Like, she recently got into anime and she like watched it and she like loves it so much. And like, finally, someone who appreciates culture and quality. I love you. Watch more.
Yes, taste. I'll taste.
Yes. And then I'm like, let me send you a list. And I sent her a whole big list that I have on my like iPad that I haven't even gotten halfway through because I keep adding.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It's like
Which
me.
is
I'm like adding
terrible.
more. And there's too many anime now. I'm like, okay, I used to be able to keep up. Now I can't.
Right? Oh my gosh. Yo, no, recently, the most recent anime that I've watched was Jujutsu. Have you watched that one? I loved that one. I just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
That one was like a cultural point. I feel like it's the new one that's gonna be like part of the big three. You know how there always is a big three.
There's always a big three, yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so good. The opening, the art, the animation, everything. Yes, beautiful. The story, everything.
Yes, the ending song, the first part.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
I could not skip that one. Never. Yeah. I never skipped it.
My brother like forced me to. He didn't like force me to watch it. He's like, okay, yeah, watch it, and then he like sat down and rewatched it with me. So like I would get motivated to watch it, and I'm so glad he like made me sit down and watch it because it was so good, and he never let me skip the closing song because it's so good. And honestly, I can't skip it. It's so good. I'm using my hands so much because I'm just so excited about this one.
We don't have video yet, guys.
Yeah, no video yet. One day though, one day. Oh, not even pointing at Gabby anyways. One day you will see me and all you will see is hand movements in front of your face because
there's no face. It's just hands.
There's no face. Yes, exactly. I'm punching air.
But that song was like my favorite. I mean, I downloaded on Spotify.
Yeah, same.
I favorite it. I put it everywhere.
Girl, same. Yeah, I have it everywhere. Yes, it's just perfect. It's beauty. It's such a good song.
It's a vibe. It's such a vibe.
It truly is. I think I saw it on TikTok at first, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome. And that's what like I really felt like watching the anime after I heard the song. I'm like, okay, I have to watch this. You know, when there's a quality like opening and closing, you know the anime's about to hit. Like,
yes, it's gonna be bomb. It's gonna be art. That's what it's gonna be.
Definitely.
Oh, you know what? I remember when we're talking about Naruto, Devin.
Yes.
It's starting. She's never watched Naruto. Like ever.
No way. Holy no. Wow, bro.
And now she's like getting into it. And oh my God, it's from the very beginning. From the very beginning. And it's rough on her because you know how it was.
Yes. It was tough from starting from, the beginning. But at least it's like, ended, so she doesn't have to like wait until the next week or the next year when the new season comes out or whatever. Like she has it all right there. She can just binge it.
Yeah, and she could just select the episodes she needs to watch because I told her I can give you a list of what you want to watch because there's parts you don't need to look at.
Yeah, there's like a lot of filler episodes, and honestly, they have like lists on Google, and yeah.
You can find it anywhere.
Sometimes, exactly. But I think originally when I started watching, I skipped a lot of the filler episodes, but then I went back and I rewatched everything again.
My favorite one will always be, and I have it saved in one of my DVD cases, is Kakashi's Mask.
Yes, I love that one. Yes. When I first saw it, I love that one too. No, when I first saw that one, I didn't realize it was like a new episode. I was like, is this like fan made? Like, is this happening? Like, is this for real right now? Is this him? Or is this fan? Like, is this like fan made? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, dude, I think you can like tell that I'm like so shook about it. I'm like stuttering. I was like so shocked. I'm like, I don't know if this is real. Am I hallucinating or is this fake? Or so I gave it like a week or two, and I was like talking to my other friends and like, yeah, I saw that. Was that real? Like, I wasn't sure. I was genuinely so confused. And like, why was I so confused? Like, I saw it on like where I always watch my episodes, so I don't know why I was so confused. But yeah, It took a minute for it to like hit that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real episode. And that's Kakashi. Like, holy crap, that was beautiful. I love that episode. That is my favorite filler ever.
And I feel like the animators went crazy. Like they gave them this premise and they're like, okay, we'll go for it.
Yeah, this is what you all wanted, so we'll give it to you with all these plot twists.
Yeah, I always use that scene where he's like, another mask for like COVID jokes.
I love that one. Yes, that is like the best thing. I've seen so many memes of like Kakashi and his double mask. Like, okay, that's how you wear a mask, guys, if you don't want to get COVID.
Exactly. Have you seen the memes between like Goku and Kakashi? Because they're like, be like Kakashi, wear your mask, and then don't be like Goku. Don't be like Goku and like ignore your medication.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah. I think I've mostly seen all these like memes on like either on TikTok and like people's videos, and they're just so funny. The reactions, the comments. TikTok. That's another thing we should talk about one day. A very TikTok addicting app. Yes. Very embarrassing videos that I've made on there. Please, guys, just ignore it completely.
When I finally make a TikTok, I will go and search you up, and then I will roast you.
I mean, go ahead. I haven't posted publicly, so I guess I'll take the roast, but only from you.
Yeah.
Only because it's you. But no, they're so embarrassing. Like, I've gone back on my profile. I'm like, why did I do this? Like, what was wrong with me?
Is it mostly like dancing videos and stuff like
that?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, no, recently, I got one of my albums, a pre-order album from BTS, and I did an unboxing video on TikTok.
Really? You need to. Yeah. Okay, can you send me a link of this? Because
okay, let me send you that actually. Yeah. Let me send you that one right now. I have it saved on my phone, so I'll just send it to you on your Instagram.
Yes, and I'll watch it later, and I'll be like, guys, you gotta go follow my friend on TikTok. She's got unboxing videos.
That's only one unboxing video that I've ever done.
Unboxing video.
Yeah. It was pretty fun, not gonna lie, and I should have probably done it with like all of the other stuff that I have because I have so much stuff.
Yes.
But usually when I get like packages, I'm just like way too excited. And I just rip it open. I'm like, oh wait, I should have like recorded this or something. But oh wait, no. And then I bought like 2 more albums from Target, and I unboxed them in the car because I did videos for that one too, actually, because my cousin wanted to see, and she was like sleeping. So I'm like, okay, I'll just make a video. So I have like multiple videos right now, so I can send you them all. But they're hella cringe. I'm like freaking out. So yeah, you'll see me freaking out. It's fine.
You gotta do more like haul videos where you get all your BTS merch or anything. That'd be like really fun.
Yes, that would be so much fun, but not fun for my wallet. That's what I'll tell you.
Oh no, you just go and you go to the store and you pretend this is your little area where you just gotta haul.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, okay, buy numbers, and then just go home and just show the ones that I already have.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I got this today. Not. Oh god, that'd be so embarrassing.
I gotta do some like unboxing ones whenever I get my merch, because I know sometimes I order a lot of like, oh man, I gotta post pictures of one of my birthday presents that Lorenzo got me because it's all Webtoon stuff. It was so cute.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be epic. Yo, I need to see that.
Exactly. I'm like,
is it Remarried Empress?
No, okay, they don't have anything like that yet. I have to look on Redbubble. I think that's the only place you could probably find anything like Remarried Empress merch related, and it's not even like the legit stuff, you know.
Okay, yeah. It's more like, I don't know, fake
piracy
stuff. Yeah. Man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I know. She will be here. We will be able to wear our queen
one day.
Our shirts, yeah.
Yes, I just need a hoodie with our queen, you know. That's all I need.
A queen shirt, hat,
anything at this point, please. Something.
All of it. I know. And I gotta take pictures of that one because you read the Cursed Princess Club? Or no, you haven't seen that one yet.
No, I don't think so.
It's really funny, but he got me one of the princesses on there. It's really cute.
Oh, that's cute. I've seen the webtoon. I just haven't like read it. So that's only, you know what? I might as well start it. I don't have anything like long to read right now. I'm just like waiting. Wait. I just remembered I bought this Lanyard. Let me show you my lanyard. It's anime related. I just I looked over and I just saw it, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm like rambling right now.
We'll get to the Demon Slayer at some point.
Yeah, but look, isn't it pretty?
Oh my gosh, that is cute. Where'd you get that?
Okay, so here's the tea. So last night, me and my friends, we went to this arcade near my apartment, and it's an anime themed arcade, and it was so cool.
Oh my gosh,
it was so fun. The art there was so pretty. I have like a video I posted on my Snapchat. I'll send it to you on Instagram later so you can see it. It was so much fun. They had like a little anime shop inside, and my friend bought like Demon Slayer like money.
Yeah.
With the hashira on it, and it's so pretty. And they had so many like keychains, lanyards, hoodies, plushies, figures. It's literally 5 minutes away from me in Orlando, in Oviedo actually. But like, if you're ever here, dude, we need to go. And it's like $20 a person for like everything unlimited play. So it's fun.
It's an arcade. That's sick.
Yeah,
you gotta
send
me everything. Send me the link.
Yes, everything that I have open. It's called Arcade Monsters. It's so cool. It's so much fun. Cool. It's so pretty in there. Yeah, and they have like yeah, I didn't know it either. So like one of my friends, he found it, I guess, through a friend or something, and yeah, so we decided to go all randomly last night, and it was so much fun. And they have like the Japanese music games and stuff, and like you know the dance games. I don't know what they're called actually.
Like DDR, the Revolution one.
Yeah, like the Revolution one, and then there's like they have like K-pop music and Japanese music, and it was so much fun. It was lit. I was going so hard.
You killed it.
No, more like it killed me because I was dying. But you know, something was killed. You know, it was fine.
There was a murder.
But it was so much fun. There was a murder. Okay, but like, so and if you like cosplay, then I think it's like cheaper for you. So that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's like $5, like you get like $5 discount or something if you like cosplay and you're there. And yeah. And dude, there were so many people of culture there. I saw people wearing the Tanjiro's kimono. There was this guy in this Akatsuki shirt. There was Mario there. It was fun seeing all this. It was so cool.
That's amazing.
Come one day so we can go. It was so fun.
So
yes.
After all of our rambling.
Yeah, finally.
Honestly, this reminds me so much of one of my favorite podcasts. They used to do a bridge for like DBZ and stuff. Team 4-Star. They have a podcast and they do the same thing. They'll be like, we're gonna get into it at some point, and it'll be like 30 minutes into the show.
We'll be there soon, you know, just be patient with us.
Yes, I mean
we're trying.
Yeah. So
we still have a moderator.
Yeah. I'll have to put like a timer one day. When they have a timer, and they'll be like, you need to start talking about this already.
Yeah, I don't know if a timer would really help us, because I feel like we would start
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Yeah, I was like, just give us 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, please. We'll be done. We'll start soon. Like, we'll be there. When it's just never gonna happen.
This is what happens off camera. You know, like when we don't record, this is what happens. And then when we finally get back into it.
Yeah, literally. Like we stop recording and we're literally doing the same exact thing. So honestly, you're just saying us being us, you know?
Yeah,
or not
you're
listening
to
hearing
a whole
us.
Conversation. You're just joining in. You're not really joining in, but you're.
I mean, you're kind of just.
You're listening, vibing. We're vibing here. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. This is a vibe. This is what we do here.
And I mean, I wanted it to be casual. I wanted it to be fun. So I was like, you know what? I needed a fun episode just talking anime and Demon
But
Slayer.
let's be honest, when aren't you having fun talking about this kind of stuff?
I know.
We are always having fun. It's always a vibe.
It's always a vibe. I'm always pepped up whenever I'm talking about my favorite things.
Exactly, same.
You know what? So since we are finally going to dive into Demon Slayer, how much do you remember of the movie? Because I know I sent you notes, but...
I remember a lot of it, yeah, actually. I think, I mean, I watched it twice in theaters, so yeah, it was good. Yeah. Both times I watched it with like different parties, you know, so like the first time I watched it was like as soon as the movie came out the next day, watched it with my roommate and her friend, and that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then my brother didn't get to watch it, so when I went back home, I went with my best friend and her brother,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, it was just it
It was a
was
blast.
quality. It was fun.
I
Yeah,
wish I had
definitely.
seen it in theaters. We had to end up waiting for it to come on
Mm-hmm.
digital, and because I think around that time we were all sick, so we couldn't even go and watch the
Oh,
movie
okay,
and
yeah.
everything. And we're like, oh dang it! But I bet it would have been so hyped to see it on the big
Oh yeah,
screen.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because at some point after the movie, the first time we watched it, me and my friends, we went to the restroom afterwards, and like there was like maybe like 20 people in the theater altogether,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like all super chill, and it was just silent, and it was just a vibe because like no one was being obnoxious, like how people
Mm-hmm.
can be. We were all people of culture, just vibing together, and then like my main point was that we went to the restroom, and the girls that were watching the movie, we were all crying. So we were all just there, like wiping our tears, and we were just like talking to each other, trying to calm each other down. And we don't even know each other, but it was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We were all just like, oh my gosh, can't believe that happened. We were still crying in there, and it was so funny. And then we're like, okay, bye. Afterwards, and it wasn't awkward at all.
No,
Not
it
at
was just
all.
you were bonding. Yeah, that was
Yes,
nice.
exactly. It was nice. I'm like, honestly, I love that anime has become such a popular thing now
Mm-hmm.
that like it's I don't know, it's like a thing that I can like have in common with other people and make friends and bond with other
Mm-hmm.
people, and it's fun. It's actually really cool.
I do love that though, because you can go
Mm-hmm.
anywhere and probably find someone who's watched at least something anime
Mm-hmm.
related. And I love seeing kids grow up now and they're like, yeah, I know what Dragon Ball Z is and everything. And my son's getting into it now. And it's
That's
just
definitely fun.
it's like a thing I didn't imagine would happen, but it
Mm-hmm.
did. And I'm like, this is hype. I love it.
Honestly, I like saw a meme actually today about how a kid is asking like, "Oh, Dad, can you like tell me a bedtime story?" And then the dad like, "Okay," takes in a deep breath and okay. So a long time ago, there was a demon fox and like
Yeah.
going on about now. I'm like, that is something I would do.
Yeah.
Once I am there, have kids and stuff, I will make them watch anime with me and tell them about all these animes that I watched growing up and stuff. Like because it's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. It's beautiful stuff. You learn life lessons here.
Yes. And certain ones, I'm like, they're like a artistic thing to watch. I mean, my son's gonna have to watch Full Metal Alchemist at some point, because I watch it every year. He hasn't yet because I want him to understand what's going on.
I mean, I haven't properly watched it yet either. I've like watched a few episodes here and there, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like trying to like find time to watch it, but it's kind of longer, so I
Mm-hmm.
haven't like given it my full attention yet. And I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
want to like focus on it because I heard so many things about it. My brother, he's absolutely crazy about it. He loves it so much. I'm like, okay, it's an anime that I want to like pay attention to
Yeah.
because I don't want to just like not pay attention and not get the information, just like not enjoy it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like it's an experience. That's what it is. I
yeah,
love watching it at least every year, once a year, because I feel like I have to put everything down and watch the show. Like that's just my favorite show in the world. The Brotherhood one though,
uh,
because it's
the
just
brotherhood.
right.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother too. My brother's like that too. I think that's what we with like a few of the rom com animes that I've watched. Like
Mm-hmm.
Say I Love You. I don't know why, but that one's like one of my favorite ones. I don't know if you've watched that one, but
That one's
I love that
cute.
one. I watch that one like every year. I need to watch that one every year. It's so
That one's
wholesome and
really
cute.
cute. That one's
Yeah.
cute. I mean, there's quite a bit of them out there. I could probably rewatch anytime and
Mhm.
I won't get bored because it's always fun.
Yeah. That one and Or in High School. Like,
Hmm.
that's just one of my favorite
Sweet.
animes.
I
It's
could
just,
definitely see
yeah.
Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen being up there where I'm like, I
Yeah.
can watch this again. And I mean, I can watch the movie. I think I did watch it twice because I watched it with my brothers one time just to see what, when we all seen it already, we're like, we're gonna get
Yeah,
into it and the jokes we can make.
exactly. I find that so fun that we all have like we both have like family members that are also into anime. So it's like
Yeah.
I feel like it's another thing that we kind of like feel closer with and
Hmm.
like bond with. It's so much more fun to talk about it with our siblings. Like
Yeah.
before when we were younger, I feel like we didn't have like similar interests, but now like we do, and it's actually so much fun. Like actually just hanging out
Hmm.
with my brother and like talking about stuff that we like. And like recently, I've gotten him into K-pop, so like he like bears with me, it's like K-pop related stuff and like BTS, and like he knows everyone now, and like this makes
Hmm.
me happy.
This is it. culture.
This
Yes,
is life. Exactly.
I taught you well.
Exactly. I'm just like, when I see him asking me to put on a K-pop song in the car when we're together, I'm like, I have raised you well. I have raised you well, my brother.
Yes.
Like, yes, this is
My
beautiful.
my daughter and my son, they really like Twice. I think that's like their favorite out of all of
I
them.
love them.
I love Twice. I think
So
Feel
good.
Special and more. They're like my favorite
Feel
songs going in.
special. Okay, let me not sing. Your audience does not need that.
I'm going your TikTok. I'm fine.
Okay. Anyways, okay, I didn't even send you the videos of the wedding dances. I just remembered because we danced to Butter by BTS, and that was lit. That was so much fun. I'm gonna send you that. I think I have it.
Nice. I'm gonna have to see that.
Yes, I
Definitely
told
send
you
me
to send it, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a whole bunch of stuff to send you today. So you can just roast me later, next time we do this.
I'll call you out. What's this song about?
So we're just gonna have the next episode you do will just be roast Naushin, okay?
Yeah.
Like, that's just the title, and you'll just be going at it.
She'll be sitting in the hot seat, and we'll just go at it.
And we'll just share my stuff on, your video, and you can just like put screenshots or something, and then I'll just be like, okay, yeah, okay. I'm strong. I can take this.
It's like I'm strong. I'm not. I'm not strong.
I'm not strong.
I can't do this anymore.
Let me go back to my happy place, watch anime in a corner. I'll be happy again.
I'll join you. We're like,
okay, so we're getting on Discord, sharing screen, watching together.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I know people do that a lot. That's actually really cute that people do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
we need to do a viewing party. Yes.
Dude, yes, we need to do that. That'd be so much fun. I think last semester I was taking physics 2. Oh, that's torture. Absolute torture. But like in my lab class, we got separated into groups and the people that I was grouped up with, it was 3 guys and me, and they were really chill. And one of the guys, no, all 3 of them, they all watched the anime, but one of the guys, he was like, okay, we should all like join Discord and watch a movie together or something. And yeah, we ended up watching one of the Naruto movies together. That was really fun. I'm like, how did I find a friend and watch anime with them through physics of all places? Like physics.
Yeah.
Bro, that was awesome.
It's just
we should definitely do that one day.
Yeah,
exactly.
Viewing party. I mean, we gotta pick something out. We'll just watch another movie or something together.
Honestly, that'd be cool.
It's a whole Discord chat to just they'll join us and they'll be like, yeah, guys.
The way we still haven't talked about Demon Slayer.
I know. This is gonna happen on Discord too. We'll be like, we never even watched a movie. Just be talking.
We'll just be talking, pull up random videos of other animes and not the movie.
Yeah.
I can totally see that happening. Oh
totally
my God.
Off topic.
We're a hot mess. We are a hot mess. I am so sorry, guys. We will get to it.
Yes.
Soon.
I mean, this is like my bonus episode. I'm going to make it like, it's probably going to be a bonus episode because most of the time when I do these, they're always like an inclusion to what I do that week. So I definitely will have that. It'll just be for fun. It's always for fun. I definitely... For Demon Slayer, though, we're finally getting into it.
Finally.
So essentially, first scene I think is always a highlight for me is seeing Rengoku hitting it up with his flames and just straight up massacring that demon in the beginning of the movie. That
was intense and beautiful and just yes. Oh my God. I think just the whole movie, the whole like their fire style, water style, whatever styles they're using, it was so pretty to watch. The soundtrack, oh my gosh, beautiful. I was just like in awe the whole time I was in theater, and I feel like it was a really cool experience watching it in theater on the big screen with the sound all around me. It was freaking epic.
Yes,
it was so awesome.
And I mean, that was like my first time seeing him in action, so I was like, shoot, this guy's amazing.
I think we didn't know anything about him up until the movie, right?
Because he was
we only saw him the one time.
Yeah, he was introduced, but we didn't get any introduction to like his skills, I guess. And it's a shame because he wasn't able to stay on for too long because at the end of the movie, if you watch the movie, you know
what happens.
I'm going to mention that there's spoilers in this episode, so we're just gonna put that out there.
Now after giving you one of the spoilers.
I usually say it beforehand anyway, so you know what, guys?
I kind of forgot. It's okay. You just put it in the description. Hopefully they'll read it.
Put it in my introduction. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Introduction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I really actually loved his character. I fell in love with his character throughout the movie, and I'm like, the way he died, I was like, that fight. I was like, okay, there's no way he's just gonna die. There's absolutely no way. Like, I could not believe it when he actually died. I was like, wait, what is happening right now? This is not happening. You got me all messed up. What? Yeah, I was shook. I was bawling at that point.
I could not. Okay, because I was watching it, I'm like thinking, because I'm pretty sure I kind of knew what was kind of gonna happen because it was spoiled quite a bit from family, and they were like, I'm like looking at it, it's like, maybe he doesn't die. Maybe I have some faith in lying. No, they were too honest with me, and I was just like, he's dead. He's dead.
No, I'm glad I watched it when it came out because
I
didn't get any spoilers. And I was dodging any kind of spoiler I might get from the manga and stuff. Like my friend, she has read the manga and she's like, do you want to know what happened? I'm like, do not tell me anything. Nothing. This is the one thing. No, we were watching the movie tomorrow. No, do not tell me. Let me just experience it. And then after I watched it, I was like, why didn't you tell me? I would have been ready. I was just crying.
Yes.
My face off.
It was rough to watch when he died because I was like thinking, I liked him. I liked them a lot.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's just a shame he's gone now. But my guess is I haven't read the manga, and I think I plan to at some point because I think it's ended, like it's done.
Yeah.
And I'm like thinking Tanjiro might take that spot. Who knows? Might take that spot. I mean, that's what Rengoku.
I mean, I feel like I feel like he would, and it just makes sense that he would. So I would also think the same thing. But I'm all on my heels again, just thinking about it. Oh my goodness, let me watch the movie again. So, it was so good.
Yeah. So in the first fight, they already go and do that because of everything. So and then they're knocked out. Everyone is passed out in the train because they do that little hole punchy thingy. And I was like thinking, this is like a whacked out Polar Express.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was watching. I was like, dude, Polar Express, but like wacky and demons. Like, what is this? But yeah, that was really interesting how like his powers worked, and like that was really like Tanjiro, bro, the way he figured out like he has to like kill himself to repeatedly to get out of this like dream or nightmare. Like that's gotta take some willpower. Like
she's like, okay,
I don't know
if
I can do that.
And
the way he just like held it, oh my gosh, that was kind of scary.
And then when that moment when he almost did it in real life, and then
in real life, oh my goodness.
Thank God for Inosuke coming in. He's like, stop it.
Bro. Yes. Okay, Inosuke, amazing. Zenitsu, amazing. Everyone, amazing. I'm just like in love with all the characters.
Inosuke was an MVP in his own regard.
Yes, he really was.
He was able to like combat the eyeball thing because he couldn't see it technically because of that
head.
Exactly.
How does he fight?
I don't. They say he's got good senses. I think it's like an animal instinct kind of thing. Because he's got that.
Also his like fighting style, he uses like that spatial situation. Yeah. So I'm guessing that really helps. But like that was definitely really like cool, like to watch.
Seeing him being able to like be the highlight for that fight
was
really nice, especially since like we always get our characters getting like a good heated moment to be a good fighter.
Yeah, I love how they all had their own highlighted moments. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, and I love watching when Tanjiro snapped out of the dream because I was like, it sucks because he wanted to see his family. That's understandable.
Exactly.
And then I'm just like, and the whole time I was like thinking, where is Nezuko?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. The whole time I was watching that dream, I'm like, did he like forget he had a sister? Like, where is she? I'm like, do you not remember? You have a sister. Come on, ask about her.
It wasn't like clicking, and then when she finally did show up, I was like, that's really sad though, because he doesn't get to hear her talk anymore.
Exactly. He doesn't get to hear her talk. He doesn't get to see her being her, like human and out and with her family and happy. So
and out
that's really sad. Like. Yeah. That's so twisted, first of all, even though it was technically a happy dream. That's so twisted to like have to relive that and see what you're actually missing out on and what you don't have, and just living full of regrets because I feel like he partially blames himself because he wasn't with them that night. And just to see that again, to see his family like alive and happy and talking and being with them. That's gotta be rough. Like I have no other words. It's rough.
It is rough.
Yeah.
and I think too, if he were there with his family, I don't really know if he was going to be able to protect them from the demon, because he didn't have like the Slayer training.
Honestly, he just wasn't strong enough to do anything at that point either. If anything, if he was there, he would have probably died too. And if Nezuko did end up becoming like full demon, like there wouldn't have been anyone to protect her, and she just would have been demon.
It was just faith and destiny.
Exactly. So like, I hope at one point in like the anime he sees that, or he thinks that. Like, I don't know if they clearly ever make him like show him thinking that. I don't think they've like shown that. So like, hopefully at one point he'll realize that like, I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad that my family's dead, but like,
he can accept
at least that like it's not his fault, and at least his sister is like alive and not fully demon or whatever. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
I hope that he can like live for his family, like you know, do everything he can for the glory of his family. It would be really nice, especially since he's working really hard to get Nezuko, you know, essentially her body back.
I mean, so how do you think, okay, I have like this question, like how do you think that's gonna work out? Like, do you think he's actually gonna be like manage to make her human again? Like, is he actually gonna be human? Like, I don't think that's technically possible, and I feel like that like kind of takes away from the anime. Like, I feel like there's supposed to be some kind of growth where she is able to control herself and talk and be okay. So like, how do you think that's gonna?
I don't because we did get that in the series, in the first season. We did get that one woman. She was a demon. She helped him recover after he met Michael Jackson. I don't remember his name. What was his name again?
Muzan?
I think it's the main demon, right?
Mitsu. Muzan.
How dare I forget his name? I call him Michael Jackson.
I call him Michael Jackson so often. I kind of forgot his real name.
Yeah. But him. Well, we met that woman, and she was like, and the other boy that was helping her, they were just living normal lives as demons. They just didn't go out at night and stuff. And I'm like thinking, I don't know what the solution's gonna be to bring Nezuko back into a normal form, because it doesn't seem like it's not impossible to be a demon and talk regularly and everything. And
be blending in with humans.
And because it was possible for them. And so I'm thinking maybe it might not get her body in the normal way. She might just end up just adjusting to it. So that could be it. Or maybe there will be some magic stuff we'll learn later on where it is a possibility.
I mean, what do you want to like happen though? Like, do you want her to be human again?
I would want her to be, but I like that she
But to be honest, I don't want her to be human again, but maybe that's selfish because she's so freaking cool. And
like that's the cool thing about her. She just is complete power and adorable. She's just adorable.
Exactly. And she's a baddie, bro. She is a whole baddie. Like, so I personally don't want her to like essentially become like a human again, like more like maybe behavior wise and interactions with other people, like more human like, but not necessarily physically a human.
I think I could see, I would be okay with like her just being an adjusted demon, just being able to
like the woman that we saw, like the doctor. And I think like they mentioned they don't like kill humans, they like buy blood and drink that.
Like vampires.
That's essentially kind of like, okay, I don't want to make this connection or at all, but Twilight.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking it.
No, actually, I had a feeling that you were thinking, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to say it out loud, but too late now.
I mean, that's what they did. They were like, did they call themselves vegetarians?
They call them, they did. They really did. I remember that. They called themselves vegetarians. But like the way that they didn't feed on humans, but they fed on like animals. So in
a similar sense,
some weird way, they were vegetarian. I kind of feel like that's the same case for like the doctor and her like helper. boy. So I feel like maybe Nezuko could at some point be like that. Maybe they can use animals too. No.
I mean, I feel like they were gonna be like a big part in helping them out, right? Like she has to, Tanjiro has to collect the blood and stuff.
Blood, yeah.
So
of the
she's
upper moon, right? Is that what it's called? The upper moon, yeah.
Yeah,
the upper 12. Upper 12? There's 12, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's 12. Yeah. And then there's the upper 3 ones that are like with
the upper 3,
yeah, with the our fella coming in.
Speaking of the upper moon, Akaza, even though he's a villain, he's freaking awesome.
That's the thing. I was like, you know what? I like him. It's a cool villain.
I like him. Yeah, like I'm just like I don't know how to feel him. It's like he might be a villain, but like I kind of love you, man. Like you're kind of awesome. And the way he was like, he like acknowledged Rengoku and the fight, that was just beautiful. He's like, turn into a demon, and no lie, I kind of wanted Rengoku to like take that and be like, okay, let me be a demon, but like at the same time, that's like his like willpower and his like strength that he doesn't have to be a demon to like do all these things. But like at the same time, like you would have lived longer, man. We could have seen you longer.
It's selfish and that would have been
my own selfish reasoning, and like we could have seen you longer, and that would have been a whole plot twist. You don't actually die, you just turn into a demon.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of epic.
Yeah, I like that about this show too, is that like death really isn't played with that much. It's more like if someone's dead, they're dead, and unless they become a demon. But I think that's like a nice...
there's no like plot armor. I mean, there is to some degree, but like not completely. So like that's always nice to see. Like I feel like animes that don't have like a lot of plot armor, like, and they actually like they like make me feel things. It's like that's pretty awesome. So I guess in that sense, I actually really like that, even though they kind of hurt me, but it's fine.
It's death is very sacred. Same as the soul, which is something that Tanjiro really cherishes for all the demons, and I think that's why I like him a lot as a character, because he is more open-minded in that, because he's got his sister, which is why he probably is more open-minded.
I love the way he like feels for the demons. Like even when he's fighting them, he knows he has to fight them, and he knows like he has to kill. Like that's also another thing that I like about like the main like Tanjiro, obviously, because like in like other animes, the main character, he's always like, oh, I don't kill, I don't do this. Like there's still enough darkness where he has to kill. He knows he has to kill, but he's still feeling for them. Like, and I like the fact that he acknowledges the fact that like he knows he has to do it, even though he doesn't want to, and he does it. So. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be killing people, but like, like it's nice to see that in an anime, because like you don't usually see that, I feel like, in like the more mainstream ones or the bigger ones. Like death is like, I feel like they don't die.
Yeah.
They just come back for some reason.
Dragon Ball Z, heaven is a planet for some reason.
Bro, like what is that? But anyways, and like even in Naruto, like even though there's like death, there's still like they're reanimated or like something. Sometimes no one's dead.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess in that sense, I like the fact that death is more of a sacred thing here in this anime. So that's nice to see for a change. But at the same time, I want Goku to be a demon. I want him to be alive.
We just want him here. That's all. But I'm like with Akaza, I don't know if he was just more fascinating because he's no sword player. He is like all martial arts, fists,
hand combat.
Yeah, complete. And it was just like a change of pace, and honestly put them at a disadvantage because that's not something they're used to. They're like, it's always swords. It's always some sort of weird magical thing. But no, he's just like, I'm gonna bring in the fist.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot about him. And so in watching the fight, it was so interesting, and the animation and the music, it was just like, I'm just looking at the screen.
Yeah, it was so fun to watch. Like it was honestly just beautiful to watch them fighting. Like the fight was so cool. Like the colors, it was so vibrant, and but what you said about like the hand-to-hand combat type of situation, I really liked that. Like it was interesting to see how them using swords against a demon.
Yeah.
That's more like fists, because like the other demons we've seen, they're more like they have like their demon blood art or something, some kind of
Yes.
special power
Mm-hmm.
that makes them be at a distance. So they're not necessarily just like taijutsu users, I guess. Like, is that what
Yeah.
it is?
Mm-hmm.
Martial arts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
that was pretty awesome to see.
I feel
And
like
he's
his
so
whole,
powerful.
what was that thing he does? If you slice him in the arm, he's just like,
Oh yeah, he just yeah,
I was
he's
like,
just
that's
like,
terrifying.
you thought, nah, I regenerate quick.
Yeah. And it's flick of the wrist. It's like, okay, we're
Yeah,
done.
he's like, oh, we back, we ready to play.
I don't know why it reminded me so much of like, I don't know what cartoon it was where like the guy just splits and he's like, oh, I'm back together. And it's like, okay,
I
dude.
think I know what you're talking about, but
I can't
it's like a
recall.
ancient memory, so
Yeah.
I don't
I feel
recall.
like,
So yeah.
okay, it's weird because I feel like I have a SpongeBob reference. Because you know how SpongeBob just kind of, and then he can just put himself
Wait,
back
yeah,
together.
yeah. SpongeBob, probably.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what it
just,
was, to be honest.
it's comparable because
Of
the
all
dude
things,
don't like slice. He just is like, there I
he
go.
just, we have used Twilight and SpongeBob today as references. Very interesting.
Demon Slayer.
Fun stuff. Demon Slayer, yes. Wow, okay.
Okay, so I want to touch on real quick is our simp of the day, Zenitsu.
My man Zenitsu, bro. He
Yes.
was freaking awesome, first of all.
Okay, I wish he could just use his abilities without having to fall asleep all the time because
Exactly.
he would be such a powerhouse.
Literally, like he only has one move, but it's literally perfected, like so perfect, and he is so strong. I wish he just had the confidence in himself to like just not literally knock himself out or something and be awake to use that. Like my brother and I were having a conversation about this after the movie. We were like, dude, imagine when he learns that learns to like when he gains more confidence and learns to like actually be awake or whatever, and learns if he ever decides to learn other moves, like he would be epic. The other guy got nothing on him. He's awesome.
It was just such a good moment whenever he just came to the rescue. I was like, simp of the day. Yes.
He came to save his girl though.
I know that was so sick and cute though, because like he was like, it was a gag. There was a gag to it, but I'm just like, I hope they can be a thing. These are cute.
Face. Yes. Nezuko's face, and when she gets all flustered for that moment, she's like, is this him? Like what? That
when
was
did he do
awesome
this?
to see. But then he like snores, and she's like, "Wait,
okay."
But like, that was really cute, and we loved that. And my brother and I, we were like dying over that moment. We're like, "Dude, that was beautiful. That was cute." And then he snored. What in the world?
It was like, yay. I wish he could just live up to finally find his potential and just like kick it in the hard drive, because I would so desperately want to see him use all of that fighting style, because it feels like there's so much we're missing out on, because his master was it the only one left, right? And then it was Zenitsu with the lightning style, and I'm just like, I need him to do it all because I want to see everything he can do.
I felt that so hard, but like he doesn't really know any other fighting styles, so he only has that one move perfected.
He perfected it, but I would feel like his master might have like give him an idea of what was going on, and maybe he might have remembered it, but he's just not confident enough to like tap into that.
That might be. I feel like he has like a basic understanding of the other stuff, probably, because that wouldn't make sense if he didn't. But
yeah.
I just want him to slowly start being able to be awake during his fighting, because that would just be so epic. Like I think that's just my only thing with Zenitsu, like. Because when he's awake and he's always freaking out, I see, and he's like crying. I'm like, bro, you're literally so strong.
Yes.
Why can't you see that? You're literally so cool. Like,
like the first time he ever meets Tanjiro, and Tanjiro's face, he's like,
he's like, bro, what's wrong with you?
I saved it as a meme because I found one where they're like looking, like Tanjiro's looking at a phone. He's like,
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That's literally the best. It's so funny. Oh man, there's so many memes. Memes are.
It's beautiful, and
give me the will to live.
Honestly, his dream was so funny to me because he's just here being with Nezuko, but then when the person's trying to like tap into his core, I was like,
that was so funny. He's like, who's this? That's not Nezuko. That was so funny. He's like, and you're not a girl, first of all, a boy in my dream. the ultimate simp. He can detect that male in his head right away.
And like, with Inosuke's dream, I don't know what was going on really. I think they were just going.
I think it was just like honestly like a filler type situation. I didn't know what was going on, but I felt like honestly seeing that he dreamt about like the crew basically. I felt like because he didn't seem like a very like I don't know how to say it. Like he doesn't seem like he cares about them, but at the same time he does. Mm-hmm. And I felt like because he like saw them in his dreams, it really shows how much he does care about them. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I feel like he sees them as like his friends and family, and because he doesn't have anyone else. I'm like, that's so cute that he sees them as like family and friends. So like, that's what I kind of interpreted as his dream as like, okay, so he actually genuinely cares about these people and like he wants to be with them, because honestly, he could have just left. He didn't have to hang out with them. Yeah. He didn't have to be with them at all. He could have just done his own thing after their first meeting, but he stuck around even though he acts like he doesn't like them and finds them annoying. He's still there protecting Nezuko, being with Tanjiro, and like I found that very like wholesome and cute, and so that's what I would like to think that the dream kind of wanted to say, that like he loves them kind of, but like that's just his funny kind of way of like showing it, I guess.
Yeah, a different type of affection.
Exactly. Like that's the word I was thinking about, affection.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Okay, since we touched on the dreams, and then there's Rengoku's dream, we kind of get a gist of his family life.
Oh, yes.
I thought, okay, all of them get like some fun dreams that they would like to live in, and he's just kind of here like, my father's disapproval.
So that's fun for you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I see how it is.
That's rough, buddy. But I think the good part of the dream was him telling his brother that, you know, I'll be proud of you whenever you do anything. And
dude, I don't know, like, you know how like at the end when he like dies, he tells Sanjiro to go to his family's like home. I'm just like, I don't know, I want to see his brother, and I want to see how that works out. Like, oh my god, I feel like that's gonna be like an emotional like roller coaster, and I'm like nervous, but at the same time I'm like excited. But like Rengoku's dream, that was like, I don't know, emotional kind of. It was really cool to see. Oh, that's all. I was just gonna say it was really cool to see him like, even though he was dreaming, he was like choking that kid, like dude, like physically choking this person. Like, how are you in your senses still? Like, he wasn't able to wake up completely, but like to still be able to physically move and like do that in your sleep, that is insane. That is intense, my man. And I think that was the moment I was like, damn, this man, he cold. Like, oh, that was epic.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah.
He a fighter even in his sleep.
Exactly. That's so, oh my gosh, that was insane.
Yeah. And I'm glad that Nezuko woke up at some point and got out of her box, because she's just here burning her brother alive to wake him up.
Exactly. Burning, hitting, punching. Dude, that was so... It was kind of funny.
It was funny.
Crying, and I was like, oh, my heart.
It was so comedic, and it was like, oh, wholesome. But I also thought, like, girl, why are you burning him like that? Does that not hurt?
Right? I don't think she was thinking straight. I think she was like, dude, I can't lose you too.
Yeah, she's just trying to wake him up. I think.
Kind of sad, but
yeah.
Okay, but like, like also Tanjiro's dream, I feel like his dream was so long, and I was like, dude, wake up, like. Your family is dead. Please, like, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting me. Let's not do this right now.
He tapped into it whenever he saw himself in the water.
Yeah,
I was like, thank God, because someone needs to wake up in this situation. Everyone just passed out in the train, and
and that was so like, I don't know, like I was like, bro, what's gonna happen? They can't get up, because like not everyone knows that they have to like cap themselves.
Yeah, like someone has to do it. It might as well be me.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
That was insane, intense. And his fight with Enmu, that was also intense. Like he kept like going back into that dream.
And then snaps back into it. And I was like, that's it, Tanjiro. Kill it. Or I guess.
He got some willpower though to realize he's done it that many times.
And think about it, his dad mentioned it to him first, right? And I don't know what is it his dad has done in the past to be able to like key in so much influence on his ability to fight, because he's got that whole fighting style that somehow
Mhm.
he has now. I'm like, where does that come from?
I'm hoping that like when Tanjiro goes to like Rengoku's father,
Hmm.
they're somehow tied together,
Yeah.
and we'll find out more about Tanjiro's father. And also the fact that Michael Jackson is like
Yeah.
scared of the Hanafuda earring man, the kid or whatever. So like
Yeah. Hmm.
that like tells us that there's definitely something. But I am so excited to know what it is. Like, how did Tanjiro's father have anything like? Because they only remember him as like this old fragile man who could barely
Yeah. He
like
was
get
sick.
up. He was
Yeah.
sick, yes. So maybe something happened with Muzan or Michael Jackson, whatever
Hmm.
his full
Yeah.
name is, that made him weak. But like his dance was a fighting style, so
Hmm. He has some past that we have no idea
yeah.
yet, and I'm assuming we'll get in touch with that because okay, there's a reason why Tanjiro's family was targeted specifically by Michael Jackson
Mhm.
of all demons. So
Exactly.
there is some correlation, and I just want to know what it is. And so when the second season comes out, I'm like, I need to know.
Exactly. I'm like so
Yeah.
excited about that. I
Like,
don't
what is
know,
the
man.
Hanafuda earrings got to do with everything? Like, I'm just so curious,
Yeah,
and I'm
like
ready for
it's
it.
just the title now. I'm so excited. I just need the new season to come out already. I'm like, I just I need information. At this point, I'm like, should I just read the manga? Like, I really want to just read the manga, but at the same time, I kind of want to enjoy the anime without knowing everything.
Hmm. It's the same thing
So
for
I'm
me.
just conflicted.
Because like I'm already
I,
enjoying it, and so I'm like, do I really want
exactly,
to spoil myself? Not too sure yet.
exactly. I honestly, I think I'm just gonna wait for the anime and just watch it because personally, I like watching and like I feel like animes like this, like the
Hmm.
actiony, like filled stuff, looks nicer. Like obviously
Hmm.
like an anime formation and like the colors, the music, it just makes the experience like so much better.
Yeah.
So I personally I think I want to wait just so I could see it like in action.
Hmm. And right
I
now,
feel like
if
it'd be just more enjoyable for me.
usually I read anime like manga online, but if you try to
Mm-hmm.
purchase Demon Slayer like the volumes, it's
Mm-hmm.
impossible. Everyone is getting into it right now, and I
Yeah,
think you'll find people reselling the sets, like not even the full set for like maybe $170. And I'm like, dude, why?
that's so much. Like, bro, please help a girl out.
I'm
I'm
just
just
trying
trying
to
to
read Demon
read some
Slayer.
manga, bro. Yeah, trying to read and not break my wallet. It's
I
like,
know
dude,
they want to break my wallet. That's what they want to
right?
do. I
They're all just after our wallets.
Yeah. And you know when um the one boy got through to the spirit core, not even to the spirit core in Tanjiro's body. You notice how it was like really serene and very calm. And he has these
Yeah.
cute little guys
The
helping him
little
out.
water,
Yeah.
yeah, the little water like forms or whatever. Why am I dancing around like them?
Yeah. The little
But
guys.
yes, the little guys floating around everywhere.
Yeah.
That was a really pretty scene, and that was insane. Like, how are you just gonna lead this man who wants your like spirit orb or whatever and wants to literally destroy you? Like, that's the kind of like caring, like
Hmm.
literally the definition of a nice person is just him, like
Yeah, it's just Tanjiro.
compassionate,
Yes, that's the word. And I
selfless.
mean, I felt like seeing that scene of his inner self, I guess, his soul in a
Mhm.
way, being so calm and serene and tranquil, kind of reminds me of, I don't know which character said it, but one of them said it in the anime season where they say they just stand near him and they're like, I just feel so
Mhm.
at peace and calm when I'm near this like Tanjiro.
Mhm.
And I'm like, reminds me of that. Like, I guess it's just who he is.
Mhm.
He's like
Yeah, I
this
don't remember who said
peacekeeper.
that.
I don't remember. I know it happened. It's somebody. Somebody said it, and they were like, I can, like, I remember that very distinctly because I felt like that's just like a
I
big.
yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
yeah. He's just a very compassionate person who like he doesn't like differentiate between like the fact that he doesn't differentiate between humans and demons. He is equally compassionate towards both, but he does what he needs to do to survive. Basically, he's killing demons to survive and also ending their suffering
Yeah.
because some of them were
Mhm.
technically
Yeah.
suffering. So
I mean, like we said earlier, death is very sacred, and in the
exactly.
end of it, he kind of has to let them go because they can't
Mhm.
go to where they need to be. when they're stuck here all the time being demons. So it's like
they're true, actual human souls and finally free to just be at peace. So yeah, like I really liked that concept, I guess, in this anime, like how death is a very sacred thing in family. So that was really deep, I guess. Like you have to like sit down and think about it. So like it's nice. I'm stuttering again, but anyway.
It's like that's all I ever do when I watch this anime. I analyze everything. Like, okay,
right? Like I feel like when I'm actually watching it, I'm not thinking that deeply. But now that we're here, like actually talking, we're like getting so deep and like analyzing. Like, bro, wow, death.
Like I had this in my.
Okay. Why are we laughing at Death, Gabby? This is not funny.
You know those like old memes back in the day where they're like you hit a joint and then it's like man, did you know this?
You know life, yeah. That's awesome without hitting a joint though.
Exactly. We're just anime. We're on a high.
Damn, anime does things to you people. Like
yes.
Anyway,
whenever Rengoku passed away, he like died and everything, and he had that smile on his face, was so cute. But the part that actually made me cry was the freaking crow. I was like, I didn't cry at all, and I was like, no.
I think like it really hit me then, and that's when I was like tearing up. Like I wasn't like crying until like until the crow part. Like I was getting emotional, and I was like starting to maybe like tear up when I realized he was like dying, and he was like telling them like, you guys did great, blah, 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 become stronger, do this for me, and all this and that. And then I feel like it really hit me when, like, Zenitsu and Tanjiro and Inosuke, they were crying in the crow situation. I feel like that was the scene that really, like, was like, okay, wait, this is real. This just happened. And Rengoku just slumped over like this dead. I was like, bro. But like I thought it was really wholesome when he saw his mother and he's like finally like getting to be with his mother, and that was beautiful, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a really nice closure for him. And I think that's why he was able to just let go. He was like, I'm happy now.
Even though technically I didn't want that to happen because I'm selfish and I want Rengoku, but I'll let him be for now. Yeah. He deserves a peace. He worked hard.
Yes, he does. And I'm happy for him since he was able to go at peace. And Akaza is here running away because he's like, the sun, it's gonna kill me. The one thing that's gonna kill you.
Right. And Tanya's like, you coward, come back.
He had a point there.
He had a point. I mean, he's not lying. He's like, we fight you when you're the strongest. Why are you fighting us when we're strong? I mean, technically they're strong anytime, but still, I'm like, Tanjiro, my man, he can't really fight you.
Yeah. And he'll just come out there into dust.
Ooh. That's one way to fight him.
Yeah, and you know how like Akaza just stole the show, and we don't remember a thing about what's his name, Inmu or whatever.
Oh yeah, and
he's
because
there.
He was supposed to. We didn't even realize Akaza was going to be like in the movie, like as a main villain. Enmu was technically supposed to be the big bad, and we said nothing.
Yeah, nothing. And I mean, okay, he did his job. He because most of the movie was about the dreams and them getting out of it. And then when I realized that he molded himself into the train, I was like, oh no, that's nasty.
Yeah, right. That was, I was like, boy, what's he doing? No, please don't.
But you know how like he got his head sliced off, right? And then he started turning into that big tentacle thing.
Oh gosh, that was disturbing.
Like, yeah, it was disturbing. And I thought to myself, okay, anime logic 101 is when you start looking more intense and large and bombastic like that is when you're about to die.
Yeah, basically.
He just became this giant beast. And I'm like thinking, okay, he's about to die. Yeah.
He's gonna die, yeah. we already know. Okay, bye, Enmu.
He's like, bye.
I'm like, okay. Like, I like how it's like Akaza, like he's even though he's like the opposing party, he's a villain. We still really like him, but like Enmu, I couldn't even feel for him. He was just annoying.
I just felt like he was just
laugh.
Yeah, he was like the villain of the day. He was the villain of the day, and then we just toss him out. And then we have Akaza, who's developing.
Exactly. And his character design, oh my gosh, he was nice. The art,
that's a good design. I was like,
that was a really good design for a villain. Like he looked the part. He looked cool. man, am I really gonna side with the villains right now?
You gonna
Because
simp?
I'm about to risk it all for this man. Oh yeah, I'm the biggest simp for him right now. Woo, let me stop. That's
You
toxic.
know, I follow this. I follow this one girl, and she apparently made a whole simp presentation of all these anime men she simps for her friend,
Mhm.
and it had everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was like
Hold
24
up.
slides.
Let me get this slide.
I have a proposition for you.
I'm like, oh, okay, can you slide me that PowerPoint? I kind of. How much you want for it? How much you want?
You're trolling.
That's a drill. What's that? Oh no, I'm not drilling. That's just. I'm just. It's just really
You're
hot.
like...
I'm sweating. Wipes it away. I'm not drilling. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I did think he
That
stole
would
the
be.
show, of course. And I like
He
him because
definitely did.
Akaza reminds me a lot of, like, you know how like Goku, and this is a weird
Mm-hmm.
reference to bring in because these animes don't really act like each other, but Goku is constantly like the type of guy that like just wants to fight and just wants to train
Mm-hmm.
and wants that buddy to fight with all his life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like what
Oh,
Akaza
okay,
was
yeah.
doing. And I was like thinking,
True,
he
true.
kind of, yeah, he found his Goku.
He gives you that vibe. Oh, Goku and Goku. Okay. We see
Here
what
we
you're
go.
doing here.
Yeah, I was like, I think he just wants a fighting buddy. That's all he needs.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought that was so cool. Like, he's just like, I just want a fighting buddy, and you are awesome. Like, you're better than all the other people that I've fought. Like, I it's not even low key anymore. It's like a high key. I really wanted him to like take the offer, or like something to happen where he would be a demon and then he would just fight it and be like Nezuko. I'm like, you could have done that, but then I guess that takes the spotlight away from Nezuko to some degree. But then again, we have the Doctor Demon and her sidekick and Michael Jackson being like that. So why couldn't you, Rango? You have the willpower.
Rengoku, how could you not become a demon for us?
Right? I could have simped over you for longer. Your fighting was awesome, my man.
Yes. I wonder whenever Tanjiro finally meets up with his family, how much is he gonna learn from that style? Because he did mention something about like that sword. You know how it's black for Tanjiro?
Yeah.
He says something about people with black swords usually can't find like their specific fighting style. So maybe he's gonna like take a little bit of everyone, like a style and like a
because he has the water style, and then like randomly he'll bring out the
fire one,
certain fire style that his like dad did. So maybe that just like, I know in the beginning of the anime they mentioned how like the black sword, people with the black sword haven't really shined, I guess, like they haven't lived long enough to like shine or whatever, and they haven't really found their thing. Maybe they just didn't live long enough to reach that potential. Maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe with that situation with Tanjiro, we'll see like him actually grow, and maybe maybe he will like be able to master, I guess, more fighting styles.
Yeah.
Or maybe that just means he's just good at like water style and fire style. I don't know, like
that's a good interpretation for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, you know how like his dad is like a mystery, and his dad has a fire thing. Maybe the black sword has something to do with that certain style, and it's like more secretive because people haven't like lived or like talked about it, and like they're just unknown. Maybe. And that's why Muzan is so like scared of Tanjiro, and he just wants him dead.
Yeah, he knows what he's
because he's
of.
Like, exactly. He knows what he might be capable of one day with being his son, and like having that fire style, having the black sword.
Yeah.
Maybe it all ties in somehow, or maybe it doesn't at all. Who knows?
It's gonna tie in.
I'd like to think, it has to.
There's all this build up. We're gonna get something out of it.
Exactly. Like if I don't, like I won't be mad. Yeah. I'm gonna be kind of mad if that doesn't, something like that doesn't happen.
Like the series ended already. I'm tempted to just go and see. It's like, what is this about?
Like we're like talking about these things. Like, what do you think? Kind of what? But like honestly, we have answers. We can just look them up real quick. But
the manga readers are like, guys, we know what's going on. Just go read it.
But I don't want to.
The whole point of anime only is to speculate.
Exactly. it's another vibe, you know, like when you're just guessing at what's coming and then you're shocked and blown away when you actually see it happening, or just something completely different happens. Like, wow, like I just been blown away.
Yes.
So like,
and
what?
I'm ready for second season. I don't know when they announced it already, but I don't
Do
know
we have
when
a date? Did
I'm
they
gonna
have
see.
a date
I'm
of
gonna
when
see
they're
about
announcing
this
it?
date because I need to know what the date is. Because
Oh,
Attack on
okay.
Titan I think comes out either the end of this year or the beginning of next year. They said it was gonna be winter for
I
Attack
thought
on
it was
Titan.
next year.
Next year? Okay, so then I feel like Demon Slayer, if they announced it just now, it might not come out till like maybe next spring at most.
Yeah.
It's usually like an anime season comes in second
True.
season. So here we go.
Man, I have so much anime
Will
to
there
watch.
be? Oh gosh, give me the second season.
I just want it so badly already.
Is there a release date? I just mentioned that they're already working on it.
I'm
September
not sure. My brother
25th.
would probably know.
No. We can learn about the release date on September 25th.
Oh,
Wow.
so they just gave us a teaser
Yeah.
of a teaser. They're playing with their emotions here.
They're like, here's a little bit, but not all of it.
Yeah, not even a little bit. Just
Yeah.
a drop. A drop of something.
Yeah.
Calm down, kids. We'll give you
It's like
something later.
A crumb of the cake.
Exactly. You can't have the cake, but you can have a crumb of it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
So like we're not like ants. You give us the whole thing.
Give us a slice, please. At least a slice. You know,
Exactly.
that's all I'm not asking you for much here. So ask me for the whole cake.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much we covered of the movie already. I feel like we touched.
I think we touched on everything.
Yeah.
We also touched on some parts from the anime from season 1.
And just talking about the second season and our
I'm just really excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, the movie was really good, so now I might have to watch it again. Just to
I'm like literally getting vibes. Like, should I watch it again? Instead of watching a new animes that I should be watching, should I just watch the movie again?
Yes.
If you want to.
I know.
Like, I've already watched it twice.
Yes. You know what? We'll do a Discord and we'll just I'm not okay because I haven't tried Discord out. And I know it's kind of a lot. Most people always tell me like your first time into it, it's kind of a lot to get used to. So it's gonna be an adjustment.
Yeah. So I haven't been using Discord for long, but it's definitely nice to use. Like you can do like screen shares. There's like voice chats only. You can do like video, and it's like the voice quality. It's like really nice. Like more. It's like super clear to like hear. So that's nice to have. And the screen share is really like a nice to have too. You can do like watch parties there. I know there's like Discords that I've joined like anime related stuff. So like they have watch parties and like stuff like that. So it's cool. Yeah. I don't think I've actually joined a watch party because they're usually like super late or like super early, like at weird times when I'm busy. So but it's there still, like I can get to tea or something. They also have like there's so many Discord like channels for like so many different things, like K-pop, music, dramas, animes. I mean, obviously, have to bring up K-pop, you know. I have to bring them up sometime, you know.
Your area of
I'm
expertise.
I'm pretty sure I've brought up K-pop in every single like podcast that I've done with you so far.
I'm telling you, we have to do the K-pop thing. I have to get a hold of Devin because Devin's really busy. So I'm like,
yeah, totally. Just let me know when, and we can definitely do that.
Yes,
girl, let me.
Record on Discord. I know Devin's on Discord, so that's the thing we can do. We'll just do a viewing party.
Okay, yeah, cool. So you just make a Discord, and then we can all be on it. Like I'm already on it too, so like,
we'll just have to hit all that up later on. But I guess if we touched on everything, and then we'll probably have to call it off soon. Because how long have we been on this?
it's been a minute.
It's been a bit, and I'm like, I try to remember
like an hour and a half.
Yeah, because sometimes Zoom takes forever to like convert into audio. So once I hit the stop recording, I'm here for like a good 30 minutes waiting for it to like convert. So I'm like, shoot, I forgot. I'm still recording. It's like,
that is fun.
But you know what? Oh well, we got a lot of content, and usually I don't have to edit too badly because we always have so much
we're always
conversation going
talking
on.
and rambling anyway, so you don't have to. There's no like pauses for you to take out.
Yes.
Which honestly, when I started this with you, I thought there would be, but you know,
Yeah.
these have been fun.
Yeah.
It's about passion in life.
Anime.
I wish I could do anime, K-pop, webtoons is what I live for.
And I mean, you know, when you tell me about your TikTok stuff, do you want me to link your TikTok?
I mean, yeah, go ahead, go for it. I'm totally cool with
Check
that.
out Naushin's TikTok and her unboxing videos, guys.
My one unboxing video. And like other cringe videos that I posted years ago. But yeah, Panda Craze 97, guys.
You know, if you do TikTok videos, you should do like when they do like new K-pop videos, your reactions to it.
Oh yeah, my reactions.
Yes.
Honestly, hold up. Am I gonna become like you, Gabby, and just like start something?
Yes. I was like, look at my friend, she vibing.
I think you have brought out this like passion from within me that I didn't know I had, this interest. Like I didn't know I would be so hyped for this, and here I am, just waiting to join your podcast. I guess
it's so
I'll
fun.
just be a permanent guest at this point.
Exactly. It was like, guess what? My co-host is here.
Oh yeah, like I'll just be a co-host for the year, you know.
Yeah, so we know. There might be some months I'm gonna need you because I know when I start school,
no problem.
I'm gonna be like, I'm deprived. I need to do something.
No problem. Just hit me up. You know, I'll make time for you. Because we're both gonna need it. Not just you, me too.
Oh, you already did all your summer classes, right? So
yeah. So I think this is like my last week. I have like a few assignments here and there left for this week, and then my fall classes will start. I think the last week of August.
Yeah, same.
So much pain. I'm not thrilled. At least I get like 2 weeks in the middle. I'm just like I just want to sleep.
Yes, exactly.
2 weeks, catch up on anime, read webtoons, do anything that I want. I mean, not like I don't already do that, but you know, just more. Just 24 hours a day now.
I have to show you something that I've been trying to find time to do. Hopefully I get time this week because I'm not going to mention the podcast just because it's funny.
Okay.
But
okay, cool.
Yeah, but definitely it's something I got to show you later because I'm just trying to find time to do it.
I'm excited. Okay, what you trying to do, Gabby?
Yeah, we're going to have to call off, guys. But thank you so much for listening to us ramble and discuss Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen and everything you could think of.
Yeah, this was definitely fun. Thanks for having me, and bye, guys. And here I am again, waving for like
spaghetti
even
hands.
though you can't see me, my spaghetti hands.
All right, we'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I am always so happy to have Naushin on the podcast. We always have a blast discussing everything and anything, and honestly, it makes this show that much more enjoyable for me. We definitely have a lot to say, and we are so glad that you take the time out of your day to listen to us just going nuts over webtoons and anime and any other nonsense we can think of. And like I said in the introduction, this week was a chill addition to my usual lineups throughout the month. I have been really busy. The beginning of the month was already a little hectic just because I was doing the Canvas promo event on my Instagram page. And I think I mentioned in the last episode that I had over 50 submissions. Well, in the end of it, I had over like 75 submissions. And I always try to dedicate my time to make sure that everyone gets a really nice review and a recommendation. So I already started off the month quite busy and I'm already dealing with some life experiences that are getting me ready for school soon. So this week was a really nice break from everything I've been doing throughout the week. It was a breath of fresh air, and I can't wait to come back with another deep dive episode next week. So hopefully you guys can stay tuned for that. If you happen to have any thoughts regarding the Demon Slayer movie or other anime, please let me know your thoughts and opinions of what we discussed today in this episode by messaging me through either of my social media handles. Both my Twitter and Instagram handles are at the Toon Balloon. I would love to hear from you. Also, definitely tell me any other webtoons, anime, or manga you are interested in. I may talk about them in future episodes. The Toon Balloon podcast can be listened to on SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and more. Now, let's end this episode of the podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking the time to listen to my humble podcast. I look forward to talking with you again. This is the Toon Balloon podcast. I was your host, Gooby. See you next time.